Hello, Cedric Cedra here. CR Wrestling Commentary, New Japan Pro Wrestling, G1 Climax 31, day 13. We got some announcements about this. Day 12 was not uploaded, so we could not watch it. So this is like a day, the uploader just didn't get it. Maybe he didn't get it or didn't upload it or something went wrong or he's got to try to get it again. Whichever, but we're doing this. And when we do, if we do get day 12, then on the playlist, we'll just put day 12 ahead of this, yada, yada. For those that need to go in order, to exactly how the events went. Announcement number 2 is Jimmy Whisper requested that we watch and review Jacob Fatu versus Alexander Hammerstone. But
we couldn't find it, man.
We couldn't find it. And Cedra searched. I searched over here on the computer, on the desktop. She searched on the laptop where we watch things. We can't find it. There are places where you can see it on a very jacked up
scale.
Yeah, it's a messed up cam, hard to see anything. So, and we want to watch this match. We want to review this match. When we first heard about it, this was like a week and a half ago. It was like, whoa, we got to see this and review this event. So it's not for lack of trying, Jimmy Whisper. We try to fulfill the request, and if we can't, it will have to be that is not on us, because we do what we can for those that request whatever they request.
If you know a link, let us know.
Yeah, if you know a link where we can view it in decent, just half-ass quality. This was almost like old school HBO or whatnot pay-per-view scrambled screen. I was like, I'm not even going to suggest we look at this. You could see things were moving, but I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to have to upload this. And no. So that's what that is. So I can't say our bad because it wasn't our bad to make. And it does tick me off because somebody requests something, I want to fulfill it, and I can't do the things out of my control. So, the fact that we don't have it up here, Jimmy Whisper, I apologize for that we don't have it, but not why we don't have it, because that's not in our control. So even though it's a month late, 10 months late, if we ever see it, we will review it.
Yep.
Even if it's old news, old hacking, you don't even care about it. We'll review it just because that was what we said we would do. So day 13 of G1 Climax. Normally I don't want to go over these matches, and I didn't write any notes or anything. But Takahashi Hiromu versus Ishii Tomohiro. Hiromu taking the place of Naito, but not in the G1, just match filler, so that could be anybody.
Because Ishii, he got to wrestle, so that's who he's wrestling.
And this match between Takahashi and Ishii has actually piqued my interest in all the other matches. And you'd be like, why? How? Because this match tore the house down.
Mm-hmm.
This match
should have been the closing match. It probably should have been a closing match.
4.5 stars in their sleep. All right, they did it. It's like the matches they've done before. I've seen them wrestle 2 times before. No, one singles, one tag. That's what I remember. And this match they started off bludgeoning. Hiromu tried running in and out the ring. Ishii's like, I can match pace with you. Mm-hmm. Because people forget. Because it's tournament, people forget. Ishii is what I call either a runner, a sprinter, or a dasher. Usually I just call it a runner. He's a runner. He can run in that ring back and forth all day. Matches he had with Hiromu at once in a tag and whatnot, and then a match he had with Naito. Half that match was running. Ishii has an extreme cardio for someone his size.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So, if you keep underselling Ishii, then all you've done is undersold your own mental fluidity. That's it. You're done. So, it's step up your game, step up your mind, and recognize Ishii, because he's going down as the greatest wrestler to never hold a title in his company, in the company he works for.
Not the main title.
Yeah, they won't give him that title because, maybe he's just too fabulous for it.
Maybe he's too fabulous for him.
And Takahashi Hiromu, he's trying to say, hey, Junior, yeah, I get it, but I can hang with the big dogs. Don't underestimate the juniors. And Hiromu, you got to kill him to beat him.
Yes.
Ishii, same
got
thing.
To kill him to beat him.
And so these two collide in an epic match of chops, throat chops, shit talking, fighting through moves, German suplexes, lariats. One gripe, and I know he's done this for a very long time, but Takahashi needs to stop doing those super kicks because it undermines it. He turns the super kick into a punch. And that's
what it is.
Well, thanks to the Young Bucks and everyone else that wants to get a cheap pop from the crowd, yeah. And the reason being is because a super kick is one of the easiest moves to slap your thigh with and then get that echo, and then the crowd's like, oh man, he must have kicked the shit out of him. That's the whole point, everybody. For those that don't know why people do so many super kicks in the show, because it's the easiest move to slap your leg on. That and the running high angle boot kick.
Unfortunately, when it comes to moves that have been buried, it's very difficult to unbury them. Once you've been fucked, you can't be unfucked. You can't undo it.
But you know what? You didn't say it's impossible. You said it's difficult.
Very difficult, yes.
And here you want to know how to do it? If there's anyone that's in charge of a wrestling company or work for a wrestling company or has ties to talk to someone in charge, you want to unbury the super kick. You want to bring it back to prominence. Here's what you do. Stop doing it. And don't wait for clutch moments to do it. No, it has to be an ender. You have to protect it. So you do it, they're done. And that's it. And you do that enough times, and people watch other promotions where they just bury the super kick, they will either come up with this. The people in that super kick company, they must be real strong because they don't fall down to it. And those will be the marks. Then you got those that know wrestling enough, respect wrestling enough, that'll say, well, here the super kick is important. There, they just do it all day. And that can kill a company. It can. And the only way that company's going to survive is if they read the comments and be like, stop burying the super kick, yada, yada, yada. And that's it. That's how you get it. And literally, it can take about 3 to 4 months to get that done. Seriously. And fans just got to be honest and voice their strong need, opinion, belief of not burying the super kick. There you go. Then my gripe is over. Hiromu hit the time bomb, kick out. Ishii goes for the brain buster a few times, can't get it. There was a point where Hiromu was trying to do the high angle elevated DDT, and he was doing it as a counter type move, it seems, or going into a bulldog of some kind. And Ishii went in one way for the last part of the move. Hiromu went another way, and Ishii almost got dropped straight on the top back of his head, and it was nasty looking. Mm-hmm. And with Ishii with so many neck and shoulder problems, which could be a reason why New Japan won't give him the title, but will work him to death every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, let that sink in. Maybe that's what it is. So, but I got worried and whatnot. Because you want to see damage that look like damage, but you don't want to see damage that look like an injury. It's a difference. These two, they battle is titanic. And they are, like I said, lariats and eating suplexes and whatnot. But at the end, it was a major lariat, one more from Ishii, and without wasting any time, he snatches Hiromu up, vertical drop, brainbuster. It was brutal looking, and got the 1, 2, 3. And hey, this might have stole the show, and that's why I'm curious about every other match. Can they beat this match? Because if Naito was there, I'm gonna tell you right now, Ishii would have been main eventing.
Mm-hmm.
That's just it. He would have been main eventing. All right, we got 4 more matches. You know what I'm gonna say? Let's roll. Next match, Kenta versus Zack Sabre Jr. And if I took notes on this, I'd just be reading, the whole match. A thesis. This match, it outdid the first.
It did.
It was damn good.
I ain't expected to be this good.
This match, honestly, it's a solid 4. It's a solid 4-star match. In general, this is what New Japan shoots for, are solid 4-star matches in their G1. That is what they do. See, the match is over, and El Desperado give us some congratulations, but
give him that look.
Yeah. That look that only he can give, that make it. I'm telling you, El Desperado look like somebody like, man, when I go home, he gonna jump out the closet with a knife.
Mm-hmm. He'll
just look at you, lilt his head, and walk off. And you be like,
it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Yes. And you wonder, did he kill me? He straightened. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So this match, yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. started off strong. I was like, he's really aggressive, kicking, punching, going outside the ring, keeping the attack on,
attacking that knee.
Yes, going right after. I've never seen Zack this aggressive at the start of a match. Now granted, we have missed a year. Yeah, this was brutal. And this intensity level never slowed down.
It maintained the entire match.
Kenta showed that he can counter everything. Or at least stop wiggle, keep the wiggle going. Because there was a point where Zack, he almost got on orienteering napalm with death. That combination calf slicer and stretch muffler. He was getting it on, but Kenta kept wiggling and twisting, so Zack was kept off kilter, and he couldn't get it on, so Kenta could get to the ropes. Zack put on a clinic flurry of submission holds throughout this match. I could say reminiscent of what he used to do, but this was just better.
And Kenta was striking.
Kenta was striking like Kenta of old. He was hitting. There was a point where Zack would decide, I'm gonna hit you with this European uppercut. And I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna strike you again. Kenta said, I'm gonna show you.
Mm-hmm.
And he did. He showed Zack.
He got that hand set just right. And went to wailing on his face.
He annihilated Zack Sabre Jr. with it. This match is a must damn see. It is not often I tell you, you gotta watch a Kenta match
or a Zack match,
let alone a Kenta and Zack match. But good grief, yes to this match. Good grief. Impressed am I? Yes. Happy am I? Yes.
Damn good match.
This is awesome. Cedra and I enjoyed this match. Kenta got the padding off the corner and used it a few times, throwing Zack into it. And I think Zack threw Kenta into it at one point,
messing up Zack's back,
tearing it up. I mean, Kenta, he had on his submission. He tried getting game over and stuff, and Zack was like, "Let me go ahead and roll up out of that." Zack tried to get I think it was an Indian deathlock on Kenta, and Kenta like, "Let me roll through that." They showed that they got the skills to put on. This right here was a 4-star match, easy.
And at some point,
imagine what they want to do if it's going to be a 5-star match. Oh, the glory of how that would look.
At some point, we think Zach probably suffered a quickly dislocated and relocated jaw, because from one of them strikes, I suspect, because that jaw was bothering him, he was touching it and massaging it the whole match. And all the strikes he caught later to that jaw, I'm sure didn't help.
Not at all. This was a Warriors match. That's what this was. And I'm telling you, you watch it, you will not be disappointed. This is day 13 of the G1 Climax. Okay? Opening G1 Climax matches. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Kenta. If you want to find it, that's how you do it. It'll be October 9th.
Yes.
So that's what you'll be looking for if you try to find it on YouTube or anywhere that you try to find your New Japan Pro Wrestling without paying $30-some damn to watch it. But this match, it as great and technical and not brawler. Kenta's not a brawler. He's a striker. There's a difference. Even then, he got the upper hand and slung Zack into that corner. Now, Zack hit multiple European clutches, even in various ways, and Kenta was able to escape, but Zack could not counter getting thrown into that corner and his head popping off that buckle. Kenta snatching him up and putting that go to sleep on him. And it looked like when he put that go to sleep on, that he dislocated Zack's neck. It looked bad.
Yeah.
And Kenta scores. He gets the win. And afterwards, the part where I was like, oh, he's straightening up. Kenta, after saying something to El Desperado, he's walking back and smoothing down and straightening his hair. That's why I was like, okay, and I had to get back and talk about this leading up to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, what are you straightening? Your hair is a wreck.
It's a wreck when you come out, and it looks the same wreck when you go back. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to stop.
For real.
Just shave it off and start over, because it's no good.
You know what? Let me give Kenta's hair some credit. Some credit, all right? Let me tell you something that's original about his hair. He didn't dye it blonde.
True.
It was blonde at one point, but he went with this periwinkle or purple violet something.
Purple, silver, something platinum.
Platinum violet? I don't know. But hey, it was good. This match is a must see. Must see. All right? Must see. So check it out, regardless of who's going to win, because you listen to this, but it's worth it. I couldn't keep notes because I would never see the match. I would just be like, what are they doing now? And I pause it for a second. It's good. You don't get lost. You keep up with it. Everything is shown. Everything is done. And you're right along with it. There are two heels, and you can't help but be drawn in. And no, it's not a heel versus, or someone become a face, or someone's more heelish than the other. Oh, heck no. It's just outright strong competition. And that's how you know it's epic. Tell me if I'm wrong. I got no problem. Tell me if I'm wrong. Voice your argument a little bit. This was great. They on break, but we're going to fast forward. Let's roll. Next match, Takashi Yujiro versus Yano Toru. And it was a Yano match, but this is a match where Yujiro got to shine a good bit.
Yeah. So we whooped on Yano most of the match.
Yeah, got him tied up with the tape and sit him outside on the chair and kicked him over and
got all the turnbuckle pads off and kept slinging them into the buckles.
Did good. Got his moves in. A good amount of them. Yano mounted a tiny comeback. Throwing Yujiro into the corner and then getting the rolling belly to belly onto him, and you know, he got his stuff. We pretty much told the majority of the match right now.
Yeah, net shots and Marty gets thrown down.
Kevin Kelly turned heel.
Yep.
Just turned heel, picking on Marty, you know, and just insulting him, just being mean.
Yes.
Just being mean, and then Takashi got the cuffs on one arm of Yano.
Yano got away and ran up under the ring.
And Yujiro went after him. And then they, air quotes, battled under the ring.
And Marty under there yelling at him for a good while.
Just yelling. And he's like, you know what? Screw it. So he put the count on, yelling at the ring apron.
Yep.
And then Yano come out, and he's not cuffed.
Mm-mm.
And he gets in the ring, and it's like on 15 or 16, where Takashi come out.
Yeah, head pops out from under the apron.
And he squirms out. Whew. I had some pizza, and I didn't get all my sleep. Trying to reset my sleep schedule. I got stuff to do Monday and Tuesday. So then, you know, he's cuffed. His hands are behind him. He's double cuffed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh no, and he gets counted out and
tries to get up and falls over like a turtle.
Yeah. Yano is in the ring holding the key to the cuffs as an explanation, but you know, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. You know, I give this 2 stars.
It was a Yano match. It was entertaining.
Yeah, highly entertaining, but match quality was almost nil. But it was good. Yano wins. He goes over. You know, his match. It's all good. So yeah, we're gonna get on to the next match. This is pretty. It was fun. I liked it. I think you should watch it. It's you know, fun. That's not what this match is. It's fun. It's not competitive, but it's fun. So yeah, let's roll. Next match here we got Tangaloa versus Takagi Shingo. You know, and I was like, okay, you know, Loa's gonna give up another match. But like I said before, you know, it's training. It's training. They're seeing what he can do.
Yeah, it's his first G1.
Yeah. So, you know, he's going to be the young boy in it.
Remember Juice's first G1?
Yeah.
Whew.
He looked great in every match, but...
no, wasn't that the one where he got both legs jacked up?
Yes.
And then Minoru made it worse. He suffered that G1.
He really did.
And the next one, I think the one where he broke his hand.
Poor Juice. It's like G1 ain't for me. I keep getting injured. Not injured any other time until the G1.
Mm-hmm.
Almost make you wonder if they were plotting on him.
Plotting on Juice.
But Loa delivered as usual.
Takagi is his kind of wrestler.
And I knew it was going to be just like this.
I did too.
It was like, you know, it was like an Ishii match. Not as intense, I'll be honest.
But Ishii is another level.
Yep, that level that will not get him a title match, even though, well, no, won't get him the title. You know, and this is legacy. You know, let him go down as that, you know. That's how I see it. Let it be on his resume. Because these wrestlers don't get nothing when they retire.
Nope.
They get nothing. So at least let them have that.
Mm-hmm.
All they do is just say, hey, man, you did well. You served us. You put money, you know, in our pockets.
Take it easy.
Yeah, take it easy. And that's it. That's all the wrestlers get. Not even really a thank you. It's more like, well, your time is done. You can retire when you want to retire, and that's it. In any case.
So, well, something I wanted to point out. Back when Okada was champion, and he was in the G1, what did he main event every day he wrestled?
Every day. He's doing it now.
Why isn't the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion main eventing every show?
Because it's not Okada.
And that's that bullshit. That really, really is. That motherfucker Okada is still main eventing every night on the other block, I think. And Shinko's got the damn belt and he can't main event. That's just booty.
I think Okada found somebody jacking off to My Little Pony, and he got that on lock. That's what I think happened. I don't know.
I don't know either.
This match, it had some moments. I mean, it was a standard brawlers match, yeah, but Shingo led this. Or Shingo, he led this, and made sure that Loa looked really good.
Yeah, he did.
He looked really good. Loa talking that shit, I'm gonna win this, and Jado staying out of it as he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
This was good.
Shingo got hurt.
Something happened, and afterwards, he was holding his upper abdomen on the left side.
Yeah.
But
upper abdomen, rib cage area.
It got to the point where he was also holding his arm as well.
I saw him holding the right arm too.
So that's not thoroughly healed, but healed enough. And he sustained something new, maybe a deep bruising, or I hope it's not a dislocation.
I think it was after he took that. I don't know what it was that Loa did to him, but it dropped him on the apron. He did it real safe, as safe as you can be.
On a steel railing.
Yeah. But I noticed that after that.
So, I mean, it's, no matter how safe you can be, you can never be safe enough, especially when dropping somebody on steel.
Mm-hmm.
But Loa at one point was going to hit the super Oklahoma Stampede, but he slipped a little bit and had to drop almost in place. Made the move look stronger than what it was going to look like.
And he protected Takagi.
No matter, and he did it great.
Mm-hmm.
He made sure Takagi was protected at all costs, even almost to his own detriment. So Lowe's got a big heart.
He's a professional.
They were Lower. Once you start with the forearms and certain things like that, Lowe's like, oh yeah, here we go. I love this, and he will no sell it best that he can and whatnot. It's what he does. It's to be expected. Shingo didn't exactly do everything, especially to the intensity that he normally would, but yet, he was there.
Yeah, usually Shingo's the one overwhelming, but Loa was taking all he could dish out.
And ultimately, Shingo, he got Last of the Dragon, though he's doing it a different way now. He's not doing that pump handle lifting too. He just lifting him up like a side Argentine backbreaker.
I think that's what you do when you're trying to get it over with.
Yeah. But when he hit it this time, it looked like it might have injured Loa. It's just how he dropped him on the side of his head, neck area.
It was nasty.
Yeah, so I hope Loa's gonna, because he looked good. He looked all right, but then you get to the back and you calm down and settle down, and then it hits. So
he might have did it differently because he's having that upper abdominal rib cage pain.
Yes.
And that might have affected his control over the move.
So I mean, it is what it is, but
hopefully they're all right.
Takagi, he won, rightfully so, justly so, as expected. So it was good. It was a good match. I give it only 3 stars though. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I beggeth this event to be over.
Last match.
Yeah, this is the last match. I'll probably be uploading this match tomorrow. I just want to lay down. But I'm at least render it tonight. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So we got the main evento. So we're going to get to that. Let's roll. Okay, so it's another day. When this match got started last night, it was not just late. it wasn't really late, but I was exhausted.
So was I.
And no, it won't go. And I literally we started watching, and through a weak voice, I had to say, "Stop the match. I will not be able to appreciate this match."
Yeah.
Those are my exact words. And so I'd rather, look, if I'm gonna do a review for y'all, or at least give my critique on what I saw, if not a full review, then I need to be clear-minded.
Yeah, definitely.
So, oh crap. There we go. I had to raise the arm of the chair. Whoop, that's too high. That's too high. That's too high. All right. This is Greto Khan versus Ibushi Kota. And look, don't sleep on this match, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's slow, it's methodical, it's accurate. People want to go in, give me the flips and give me the spots right now. Those are not wrestling fans, period.
Yeah, plus that stuff doesn't. It shows that you know how to flip without falling on your head.
Yep. And then you got those that say, wrestle hard, get to your big moves. That's what I want to see. Those are not wrestling fans either. They're not. Wrestling fans can appreciate more or less all art styles of professional wrestling. If you can do the flips, that's fine, but make sure they make sense. You want to hit the big moves and stuff, you want to do it early, okay, make sure it's a squash match. That's how I see it. Make sure it makes sense. This match was very methodical, something you don't get too much.
No, it was slow, and
it was a heavy hitting. It was heavy hitting. All right, and I'm not joking.
And it started out with a nice feeling each other out, and every time we see Great O'Connor in the match, it just shows you how well versed that he is, and it's so exciting because we were watching him when he was Oka. We watched him for 2 years.
We watched him lose and lose, but yet improve and improve.
Yes,
and
get beat up by the Murder Hawk and Minoru and
oh man, Suzuki Goon. And he got tortured and punished brutally by Yano, who showed his rage. Man, that I'm never gonna get. That's not gonna leave my head about Yano. I'm not gonna unsee that expression. He looked like he walked in and caught the neighbor fucking his wife, giving him a thumbs up with his sister in the corner, being like, "I was first, and there's nothing I can do." He's like, "You're not even tied up. Trust me, there was nothing I could do." And Yano just lost his shit and stayed there. That's what it looked like. So to see Oka evolve into Great Khan,
it's a joy. It's a pleasure.
Yes, I'm very happy. Yeah, he's making money. He's gonna be all right financially for the rest of his life. He's gonna be good. And I should be a bit jealous about that because I'm broke as a joke. But to see someone work so hard, and get way above what any other young lion would have gotten, that's beautiful. And y'all are probably like, get to the match. Okay. So the match did start off slow. They jocked for position. They felt each other out, circling, and I realized, Great Khan's going to wrestle Ibushi's match. And I was hoping that he would throw in a little bit of his own little sauce there, but not necessarily. They truthfully didn't get that far. The match was cut short. And we're going to get to why, for those that didn't see. So what happened was they went back and forth with, Achilles stretch holds and working the arms. Great Khan was able to get a slight top wrist lock at points, subtle kimura in, but was using it to chop and elbow Ibushi in
and various. He got his hamstrings so good. He was just chopping his hamstrings and then digging his elbow in. He chopped his chest and chopped his ribs. He was just.
They was on it. And Ibushi Ibushi got his legs, a few kicks in, and Great Khan, he pulled back from 1994 and hit him with a right bare knuckle punch.
Yes.
Laid to the bone.
It landed in the ear, jaw, neck area.
And he hit him flush.
But no body slap.
Now, I could be remembering wrong, but it sounded like he got an audible pop from the crowd.
Yeah.
That, because they can't make noise. Not like that. They can stomp, they can clap, they can pat, but they can't, whoa. But I think it got an audible reaction from the crowd. Like I said, I could be wrong. But he popped Ibushi. I said, you got to rewind that. To pull a Caprice Coleman. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because it was
something.
Yes. I haven't seen a right bare knuckle punch in wrestling in a long time. A good, strong, legit one. That was good. I've seen Kensuke Sasaki do it, and I've seen Tenryu Genichiro, and I've seen Choshu Riki. I've seen them do it. Not necessarily Antonio Inoki. They've thrown these potatoes, but to show that full extended right or left bare knuckle punch, that's rare. That's rare.
And Great Khan did another move too. He caught Ibushi's leg. Ibushi kicked at him, and he grabbed it, and he picked him up and slammed him down. It was like a weird modified spine buster. He hit so hard.
He hit, and that was like one of the first heavy moves before that punch.
Yeah, it was well before that.
He caught him like, you got to stop kicking me, and he grabbed him, and it's like he picked him up with his other leg or something and slammed him down. Yeah, it was like a modified spine buster.
And then that's when he started the leg submissions.
Yep. And then Ibushi was starting to get on him. He said, you know what, you got to let me breathe. So that's when he punched him. Okay.
He had him in the figure four, so he had to convalesce that knee for a few moments.
That figure four grapevine. Original name of the move anyway, and I was liking this. It's a slow match. It's a very methodical match. Okay. And then they kind of jock for position a little bit and they start throwing kicks and palm strikes. And it was good. It was good. And I'm following. And then when they started trying to heat up a little bit, Kota got the Bomaye on, which is a very weak version of the move. And remember, when Shinsuke Nakamura or Nakamura Shinsuke, when he would do it, it was a legit finisher. He was knocking fools out with it. It was like, look, that move is protected. Remember that. Now, for this, it's just more like, a transitional move. But it looks good. That's about it. All it do. It looked good. When Nakamura did it, it looked deadly.
Yeah.
It's a difference. And so he gets that. And Great Khan, he's like, I need to get some get back. So Great Khan charges in, and Ibushi catches him with a stiff rising left knee strike to the jaw. I think it was left or right, but he caught him with a knee strike, and it buckled Great Khan. Great Khan, I truly think he was knocked out.
It was out on his feet.
And he hit the mat and woke up on instinct, not knowing truly he was fumbling around. I have seen, now if they practice this, kudos, okay? Kudos. Because I have seen professional fighters do that. I have seen people in real life get knocked out and do that. Almost to the letter of what Great Khan did.
And when Kota hit him, it was like a perfect storm because one or two things happened. Either Great Khan was falling and he fell into that knee strike, or he was dipping low. Because
starting to dip low to take him down by the leg.
Because Kota didn't get real high with it, but he nailed him.
He didn't. Yeah, he did that, and he didn't come high. But when he hit him, it was solid, and that got an audible pop from the crowd. That I swear I heard a woo, and Kevin Kelly popped for real. Mm-hmm. The ref was like, "Oh my!" You can see Reggie was like, "This is out of my league," and he kept checking on Great Khan. Mm-hmm. It was something amazing. It was brutal, and I hope that Great Khan is okay.
Yeah.
But after that, he had a rest, making sure everything was okay. But then, the referee had said something to Ibushi. And then after that, Ibushi was like, okay. And he was like, it's time to finish this. Mm-hmm. So he was going for Kamigoye. And
the first one,
it was countered.
It countered. And then he put the iron claw on his knee.
On his knee.
And
then he grabbed him by the back and picked him up, and Kota
was like, what the hell? The look on Kota's face was priceless when he put that grip on that knee.
No one was expecting that. Like, oh Lordy Lord, my knee, my only knee. Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying. Now that's an esoteric joke.
The other knees go out the window.
Yeah, when you got my arm, it's my only arm. When the pain is that great, that's the only one you got.
Yep.
That's just what we just funny to do that. But it was crazy because after he got him and he got around his hip, Great Khan lifted Ibushi and Ibushi put that kick right to his head. Mm-hmm. I'm like, that ain't good. Mm-hmm. And he dropped him. I mean, he dropped like a stone. And Ibushi was like, we're going to try this again. And Great Khan got out the way. We're going to try it again. He got out the way. He tried to do, but he could not do anything to Ibushi.
He didn't have no offense. He could get out the way, but he couldn't attack.
All he could do was get out the way, like Cedar said, get out the way, but he can't attack. And then, eventually, Ibushi nailed the double wrist lock knee bomb, the Kamigoye, and collapsed on him 1, 2, 3. Even though Ibushi didn't have to show that he went through some hellish match, because he technically had not, because I think he just shook off the cobwebs of that punch ages ago, and this match wasn't long enough. But if this was one of those stiff matches, then there should have been one in a never open weight area, and two, that would have made this match legit strong style, mm-hmm. and not by name, but by action. So, Ibushi Kota, he gains the points. Great Khan loses, and he is kicked out of G1 winning contention.
Yep.
So he's eliminated. And again, we do not have day 12. That has not been uploaded yet.
Nope.
We don't know if it ever will be. So, I have to say that's not on us. We wish it could be, so we could be the ones to blame, but we haven't seen it. And if it does get up there, even when it's all over, like I said, we're going to watch it and review it.
But I did find MLW Fightland.
Oh, that's what's up there?
That's what's up there.
Well now, Jimmy Whisper, we're going to watch this before they get it taken away.
Yep.
We're going to review this. We're going to watch this, So we get to fulfill the promise, Jimmy. We get to fulfill the promise. We're going to do this thing. So, all right. That said, I want to thank y'all for listening. All right. This has been Cedric Casino for CR Wrestling Commentary, New Japan Pro Wrestling, G1 Climax 31, day 13, because 12 ain't uploaded. So everybody, glove up, mask up, wash up, stay safe, be safe, protect yourself and everyone else. A mask is simple. Gloves are easy. Get it done. All right. Let's get this thing under control and defeat it. So, with that said, just simply put, thank you for your time, patience, and energy. You could have watched and listened to anyone, but you chose us. So, good night. See you next time.